Okay, so we've got a fairly busy studio vlog this week, and what I've also realised is I've got notepads upon notepads literally just hanging about, ready to be organised. So what we're going to be doing, first of all, I'm just going to try and make sure you guys are actually in shot for these tasks that I've got to do. So basically, the Mum's Weekly Planners are the last ones that need organising. This has been filmed a little bit back to front, but you'll see all we've done is the stickers that we've made last week, we now need to start putting them to use. So I'm not going to speed this one up like I have for the last part of the vlog. This is for the chaotic mom. This is the weekly planner, which is the I don't give up mom. We've now got to-do lists to get done as well. So we have got, even though I thought I'd finish, we've still got a fair bit to do. And that's because these stationery items was only ever meant to be sold online. And now I've decided, obviously, I'm going to be selling them in other places as well. So I now need to get the stack organised. I'll be honest, it's going to be a fairly funny one. I'm not going to say what I did or didn't do later on in the studio vlog. But yeah, let's just get on and let's just get organising these notepads and stuff. Right, we're literally just, as you've seen there, I think I've just made a mistake and just the way it slices it. This is what's going to happen. You're never going to get 100% of your products fitting into every single item. So do not assume when you place an order with a supplier that you are literally going to get everything down to the T, because there will be slight wastages, whether or not you just what did we just do? Slicing one of the cellophanes through. So just always leave yourself a contingency. So I've taken you back off the speed up because just to let you know, all I'm doing now is just getting the Mum's Club stationery organised, much like what we're going to do for the rest of the studio vlog. This stationery is basically it's taken on a new thing. I did not expect to do so much stationery, but what you've got to do is then keep up on top of how you're storing it. So I just need to know which ones are which. I've got two sets of Mum's Clubs So I need to keep the other ones organised so I know where it's all going and how much I've got left of each. As you can hear, I'm tired. I've had no coffee for days on end, and I'm not going to lie, if you don't put coffee in me, this is not a good outcome, yeah? So let's just get this lot done. Let's move on to the next lot of stationery items. And then what I'll be able to do is just keep a running log of what I'd need to reorder for the mum's kits. So where are we at now? We're just literally doing the chaotics. And I'm just going to have a look at the stationery that's underneath my desk because I've got another box of stationery items, which may or may not be my chaotic creatives. Right, keep an eye on those as well. This is going to be a interesting studio vlog because I know what's coming up. So yeah, sit back and enjoy the ride because as with me, you know, it's always going to be chaotic at some point. Just enjoy. We are in the studio vlog, but we've got a whole stack, and I mean a whole stack of notepads to get labelled up. So remember when we did these last week, yeah? What we didn't do is continue on actually getting all of them done. So how I thought we was just going to get away with one batch, yeah, we've got tons of notepads that we need to label up. So all I'm going to do is print out a raft of stickers. We may or may not move you guys over, I've done it again, move you guys over to a speed up because obviously I'm conscious of the time that it's going to take to get this done because even I didn't realise how many, first of all, again, shot, yeah, how many stickers we would need to get done. So stickers, yeah, stickers for the actual notepads. This is the thing, when you're designing, sometimes it's brilliant, but you're not going to be able to keep a track of everything that you've done if you don't stay on top of your inventory and things like that. So what I now need to do, obviously I'm going to label these all up. I'm actually going to get a storage container that will literally just be for the things that I'm going to do at crafts or face-to-face. So I know I haven't spoken to you yet properly about what's going on with that side of the name and the other side of the business name. But that's because, I told you before, I'm always working ahead. I knew exactly what I was going to do. And for some people, it may have been a little bit, what's she actually doing? Oh, first of all, let me just concentrate, yeah, because I need to make sure that I set the thingy right so that we actually get kiss cuts. Don't want to make that mistake again. If you remember the last time I did these, they cut out completely, which meant that I had to then peel them off the backs. So we've got, stop talking while the machine's on, yeah, that'd be a big help. I've got a note here of what I should and shouldn't be doing. Let's see if I've got any pencils. Of course not, yeah. So now I'm going to have to do, how many do I get on? I have to do at least 3 sheets of A6 and one more for the A5. Right, I will speed you guys up so that you can actually literally just see what's happening and you haven't got to sit here and listen to me speak over a printer and a Cricut machine, yeah? Because what's the point in that? Back on again. We're just waiting for the next lot of pages to print out. So what I'm going to do in the meantime is just send this through and just hope it doesn't actually pick up that mark down the one side of the sticker sheet like it just did. So let's have a go. We're not going to know. It might just be the more sheets that we do. I even tried wiping down the machine with some alcohol to get rid of what this appears to be. a dark mark down the side. If it's going to do it, it will do it on this side of the stickers. So we've got another sheet there, ready for, let's just hope and pray, because even I'm not sure that this is going to solve the issue. I even went down with a blank piece of paper just to get it to force it to do it again. All we've got to do is get, I think we've got to get, A6, yeah, 3. We'll get about 3 sheets of these off, 1 more sheet of the A5, and we've got to do some for the weekly planner stickers that we haven't fought. So let's just hope and pray that by the time we've done this sheet now, we've got rid of this dark mark. Pray for me. It's going to be it's not admin heavy, but it's very much small business task heavy because we've got a lot to get done. I didn't realise how many notepads we still had to do and sticker up. And that's with me doing a lot ready for the social media. So this bit may be a bit boring, but small business reality, sometimes you've got to do stuff that's boring. I'll speed you up so you don't have to sit through all of this. Yeah? Right, we've got a lot to get done. So I'm just wondering which ones to start with first. Let's go in with the A5 notepads because they were the ones that we didn't have stickers with. Just give me 2 seconds because the street's on fire today. It's a nightmare. Right, we got a lot to get done. I've done these stickers. I've opened you guys. Yeah, you're in shot. What we've got to do now is literally get these labelled up. I know I've not really spoken about why I've got 2 names and why I've decided to split the listings between Etsy and Shopify. So while I'm going to sit and just do a mindless task, because, I'm not going to lie, I'm still in a lot of pain after falling down the stairs from crafting last week. It was a full-on session last week. This one was fairly easy because we just did print and cut last week. I was measuring up, doing the SVG and everything. I ain't got time to do a, what is it? A reel or anything. We are literally just moving, powering through, getting these done. Some of these, let's use them off here. Because remember what I said to you, some of them I'd cut all the way through. Yeah, let's just get these done. This is why I've chosen to do kiss cut, is because I'm struggling to get... What are you saying? Oh, you're having a laugh. Oh, come on. This is not conducive to my time. Remember when I said to Floss, we need to find tasks that are conducive to my time. I've had enough of that one. That one's got a mark down it anyway, so why am I even wasting my time trying to get that one off? That's another one. I'm not going to waste my time. I'm not doing it. So I can see the street again. If we cut this recording off, it's because for whatever reason the street's on it today. I don't know what's going on, but there you go. No judgment, each to their own, as they say. So let's just focus on getting all of the A5s labelled up. And if I do cut off quickly, it's obviously because of what's going off on the street, allegedly. Yeah, just saying. So I managed to figure out and get some of the sticker sheets off without the big mark down the side. I think my Cricut mat is done, dusted. Look, they're just not even coming up. And it's crinkled on one side. What I've realised as well is that I've been cutting these as kiss cuts, but I've been putting not enough less pressure on. So the last batch that I did, I finally realised that I needed to put less pressure on. Again, we get into... This is what I'm saying. We just haven't got time. We've got so much stuff to do. We do not need me making these mistakes. So literally all I'm doing is... The reason why I've separated two sides of the names is because I want one side that's literally going to be heavily focused on markets, face-to-face, shops, selling that side. The other side I'm going to keep open. There will be some stuff that's on Etsy that's not on Shopify, which is under the other name. And that will become apparent. It's not secret or anything. I just want to do an experiment, controlled experiment, to see whether or not what I think is right. So we have got notepads on both sites. You don't have to worry about that. They're on Etsy and Shopify. And bundles. There's certain bundles that will only be available on Shopify for subscription reasons. I think that's the only way I can get it done right, where we can link it straight through to the site that needs to go. Literally, I'm struggling here just to get the most basic of stickers off, and we've got a whole heap of notepads that need labelling up. Yeah, I don't know how I forgot the stickers cutting set. Do you know what I'm saying? Ugh, come on. Get you together, literally. Right, that's A5 done. We have got a space set. Again, I've made a mistake, so I'll put those to one side. Yeah, just stupid things like that. I've had two on there as well. We have also got ones down here as well. So let's get setting up and doing the DLs. Right, so what we're looking for now is the DL stickers, which are the to do. Let's get these done, labelled up, and then let's just move it on. Yeah? Oh, I'm just wondering if I've got enough to do. Please tell me these weren't the ones that got ended up down the side as well. Right, if I feel like it's going on too long, because I've obviously done what I've set out to do, which is explain to everybody why there will be two names that you will see on the screen when we're filming. So what I'll do is I'll put a little bit of music on. Might even try and find a little bit of different music and just speed it up. So I'll see you in a bit. my god, the freaking street is having a freaking domestic. I have to keep stopping the video because obviously I don't want to hear my neighbours arguing next door. Good child. That's what I'm going to say. Ain't nothing else I'm going to be saying. But anyway, if we keep stopping and starting, it's because I'm having to keep stopping and starting the video clips, yeah? So, we're on to the brain dump ones now. Fingers crossed we don't get any more domestics on the street. No judgment, because it's obviously not my business. But I don't want to hear it when I'm filming a studio vlog, yeah? Boring. Move on. So, anyway, let's get these ones done. And then we can quickly move over and get the A6. That one I am going to have to speed up because we have got tons of A6 notepads to get done. And I mean tons. Let's hope and pray we don't run out of these stickers because remember, some of these sticker sheets, we was on the last dregs because obviously we got a mark down the side when it was coming out of the Cricut machine. I'm just hoping we've got enough because I just need to get these put away ready for what we're doing next. Right, let's hope and pray. Fingers crossed, yeah? Fingers crossed. Right, first of all, let's hope the mic's still running. And then we maybe not actually get any of the neighbours domestic picked up on this studio vlog, yeah? Because that is not that type of studio vlog. For sure. Right, okay. Almost done. Right, so what I will do now is move you over because we have got a lot of A6s to do. So we've done the brain dumps, yeah? They're all good, labelled up, ready for if we're doing the face-to-face. Let's move it on to the next one. Okay, so we've got a few stickers here. Oh, you know what we do need to do? Some of these ones will need sticking. So just throw back to when we did the Halloween stickers. Yeah? Halloween stickers, yeah. Halloween stickers, and then I created a Halloween notepad. So all I'm doing now is obviously just making sure that the backs look okay with regards to how I've set these ones up. I don't know if I did ever get round to getting the right size of the these bags, cellophane bags, yeah, whatever. I'm hot because obviously I'm having to be conscious of the fact that we've got domestics going off on the street, and I'm having to get up and down to shut the freaking window, or to just see when the argument's going to subside. Because trust me, you guys do not want to hear what's going off on the street all tonight. Absolutely not. But you know, that's what happens, isn't it? We don't live in a posh area, so if people are having domestics or if they're standing outside my garden wiping their arse for whatever reason, and then obviously cars are moving up and down because of that, I'm going to have to keep blocking it out of the studio vlog. So almost there. Let's just get this last bit done and then we can get these ones speeded up. Just need to forget that I've not actually done the first stage of it, yeah? Right, okay, almost there. This is the bit that you guys don't see. Obviously, we have to go through. Well, it was my fault to decide to take the business in 2 directions. But anyway, we're not going to talk about that. Let's just get these stickers on. Oh, what is up with them? Why would I do the wrong setting for whatever? This is what I'm saying. Don't do things when you get tired, yeah? Because all that happens is what would have just ended up finishing that sheet, ideally. You know, if I run out and we've only needed 1 sticker, I'll be vexed with myself. Tea time. I wonder if it's easier if we just leave them up. Oh. This might work easier for me. I know everybody normally takes them off, but this actually might be easier for me. Right, okay. We've got a lot to do. I'm literally going to put you on a speed up now. So by the time we've done these, I may just interject when we've got new designs, but I've got a lot of A6s to get through. So I'm now literally going to move us on and just speed dumpers. Oh, you're having a laugh. Oh, for what the? Are you taking the mick? Right, what we're going to do, we haven't even got no A5. You're having a laugh. All those stickers I've just peeled off on the wrong ones. Ew, this is a joke. Oh my god. Right, let's go again. Why? Why would I not notice that? You know what? We're not even gonna mess. We're just gonna go straight back over. What the? This is what I'm saying. I'm taking a break. Right, we're not gonna comment on how rough I am. But we've got to get these last bits done. I'm hanging. The quicker it's done, the quicker we must go down and chill. Anything I've got waiting for me tonight is some live news or some live scenic clips. Oh no, 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 no. Oh, flipping Nora. I've got the fewest of these stickers and I cannot run out because we need to get these done and put away. Because I know in the back of my mind I've got so much stuff that says you need to do this, you need to do that. So the only goal today, or this week's studio vlog, is to get all of these notepads packed away so that in order. Yeah, we won't comment on the A5 stickers on the A6 notepad, yeah? That is because I'm tired. Tired. Inside joke. That's because I'm tired and I need to just sit and chill. This probably should have been a job where it would have been nice if you just sit in the sofa and just chilling watching TV, because it's just a mindful, it's just a mindless task, isn't it? But with the way that my chaos is going at the minute, yeah, even I couldn't, whatever. First of all, am I even in shot? Yeah, at least we've got me in shot. That's a positive. Never mind flipping messing up and putting the wrong size stickers on. I don't know how I did that, but there you go. Right, let's keep positive. Let's just get this lot done, dusted. How many more have I got? We've just got the worry jar ones. Come on, let's keep... Would help if I could just put the stickers on in the right place. That would be a big start. This is why you make sure you measure up and you get the right size cellophane bags, yeah? Because then I wouldn't have to do this extra task because I didn't get the right size packaging materials. Live and learn, yeah? Live and learn from my mistakes. Right, what I'm going to do is move you guys on because you don't want to be sitting here listening to me moan about the fact that I've been putting the wrong stickers on the wrong notepad, yeah? So what I'm going to do is make an executive decision and we are literally just going to speed these ones up. I know I've said that before, but I keep interjecting so that you don't have to just keep sitting listening to music. But even I did not think that this task was going to take this long. Keeping positive though, because this is what I wanted to do, yeah? Can't be seen to be moaning about it because I know exactly what Mini-Me is going to say. And Mini-Me is her own person. It's just an inside joke, yeah? Any psychologists out there? Right, let's speed it up. Let's get going. Right, this is going to be the most impromptu outro that we've done. Literally, what I've been doing is, I'll just show you, I've broken the Cricut machine. First up, I went to put the scorer, where's my scorer thing now? I've got a scoring pen. There it goes, right in front of us, yeah. Went to put it in here, and that piece is shot out. So, this is going to be, I've obviously done that just to test the colours, but basically I'll explain what I'm doing before we go on. Those little things that we're seeing all over the gram at the minute, if you can't afford to go to a printer, because let's be real, some people haven't, you can do it yourself on the Cricut machine. So the only thing I was doing was loading up my, this is just a test version, by the way. I was loading up the scoring pen because on my magnetic bookmarks, I don't sit there and waste time and score a line with a ruler and stuff. We've got Cricut machines, so we've put a score line there, a score line there, one there, and there we go. We've got something that's redder. I hope you did see that. I'll just make sure it's in shot. I used my scorer because I would have scored a line there, done one there, on the other side, and we would have had something that was ready to advertise the business, yeah? What's gone and happened instead is I've put that scorer pen in there, so I've got no idea whether or not we're going to be able to use it, because look, this is what's happening. I mean, I really technically should give it one more go, but the most important thing that we're going to do for this outro is just see whether or not my blade works without that scoring thing being in, because when I just ran it through, we had a bit of an issue. So I'm hoping, I'm going to give Cricut a call and see whether or not we can just actually fix that side of the machine, because I am not running to no £400 to buy another machine just because one side that holds a scorer or a pen, the piece is popped out. So, I mean, it's not done bad. I have actually had this machine for a few years, but I didn't expect it to break on the spring when I purchased it. Yeah? So let's just see now whether or not the machine is still working now that we've got a piece that's popped out. Yeah, I just can't make it up, as I said. The fact that we've done these is amazing. All I've got to do is just go in, alter the colours obviously, because we've just got that in just to get it done, and then just what I'll probably do is alter the size that's there. But then again, that's actually quite a decent text. We definitely are going to make these colours lighter. I didn't realise when we printed it out. I can't believe we've done this. What an outro. Another thing. This has been a chilled vlog because I watched Formula One. I'm not going to lie. This studio vlog ain't going up on Sunday because I needed to watch Drive to Survive, yeah? Because when that drops, we always watch it. So it may be going in on Tuesday. I don't know. We'll see what happens. All I'm going to do now, quickly before the Cricut starts making a noise, is just see whether or not I've not broken my machine fuller. Yeah, fingers crossed, yeah. It seems to be doing the cut. What it might be is we might need to go in and change that flower. Yeah, I think I've done the flower too delicate. So we can pause that. I'm sure I should pause that button, yeah? Don't actually inject it with that pause on it. There we go. Yeah, so it's still cutting. So I may have broken, or the machines may have broken its spring mechanism, but we're still able to do what we need to do. So all I need to do is go back in, see whether or not, I don't think I'm going to be able to use my scorer, but I'll do a tester obviously off screen, and then I'll speak to Cricut to see if you can just remove that housing unit. I don't know. Oh, anyway, positive is these are almost ready to go. Look, get it on our own card. Obviously it's going to be a nice glossy card, the same as the magnetic bookmarks. Even though it was a slow, chilled start to the vlogs, I'm not going to lie, I've been tired this week after falling down the stairs. I'm actually pleased with what I've achieved, because even Floss didn't expect me to be able to make one of those. All I've got to do now is just go in, alter the colouring, bring it back through again, and we've got something to either stick in the bags or stick somewhere when we want to do some advertising. So, you know, sometimes your Cricut machine can do a lot more than what you need it to do. So I'm not decided, maybe because I'm still recovering, I think next week we are literally just going to do, I know I said it last week, We're probably just going to do an illustration, and I'm probably just going to demonstrate Adobe Illustrator a bit more, because I know I've been seeing vlogs with people talking about Affinity Designer and stuff like that, but I'm quite happy with the work in progress that I've made, being as I'm not a designer, professional designer. I've not been to art school. So, you know, we've just got to work with our tools, female entrepreneurs supporting and empowering other female entrepreneurs. So I'll see you next week. And you never know, we might just have a full-on start to finish illustration one. Bye. You know I had to jump back on. So basically, I've gone back in, altered the colours, because I feel like this is just literally more easier on the eye. But the good news is I think we may have actually still be able to use the scoring machine, the scoring side of the machine, yeah? So we've gone back in, altered the colours. This should technically score the line so that I don't have to fold it. And then if we perfect this bit, it's just me trying to see what's happened, whether or not that's an internet issue where it's gone down the side of the cactus. Wow. Flossie, or Mini-Me, did not seem to think I'd pull this off. Do not set me a task, and do not think that I will actually not work my way around any problems that come up. We've now got a mascot for the crafting side of the business. No, that's for the studio side of the business. And then the next thing I'll be working on is the coffee bean, which will be for the crafting side. I don't know why I'm talking over a machine. I'm just buzzing because we fixed the issue. Yeah, it still works. Ooh, he was lurking. There we go. So we've got the advertising tag that just needs smartening up, or I just need to check the print file. It's scoring it for us. I've printed it. It's now going to cut out. Remember, I don't know why I'm talking over this machine. It's so loud. This is an actual test piece. So if you can't afford to have it printed by a company and you do still want to do it, this is a workaround using your craft machine. And sometimes you will get a better result from the printing companies, that's a given, but sometimes you just don't have the funds and you just have to find a way to make it work. So this is still very much testing because I've got to figure out how we do the flower. You've just seen there, we've managed to score it, so that will make it easier to fold. Look, I'm opening you in shot, sorry, yeah. It's got its score line, so it just makes it easier to fold. We should have some more there, which we have got. Sorry, I keep missing you. We've got another one there. We've then got another one that's there. And we've got one that just needs moving over because I think the print file moved, so it's gone a bit blurry. This is my workaround. It feels like those games, doesn't it, when you're a kid? This is my workaround for advertising, yeah? She did not think I was going to be able to do that. And bearing in mind, this is still very much test, yeah? It's not the finished piece. Obviously, we're going to work out how to sort out the flower. But that's what happens when you give me something to do. I will problem solve and fix the issue. So, yeah, I just need to go back into the file now. I've lost the spikes, so I need to find where the spikes are. Because I did actually have spikes for the cactus. Put it onto glossy cardstock like my magnetic bookmarks. And there we go. That's it. It's done. I'm just grateful that I can still use that side of the machine. That's a positive. Everything else, this week has been a very, that's because I've not cancelled it in there, very light and easy studio vlog. Obviously, I am going to take it easier, so I'm going to have a bit of a rest now, because obviously I have had an accident. So yeah, I'm just buzzing that I was able to do that, because obviously somebody didn't think I'd be able to do it. Just saying. Just don't underestimate me. I'll see you next week.